What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense. I'm here for another video, and I told y'all two things. One, Tamika was going to give us breadcrumbs in each interview to piece together everything that we needed to know about this timeline. And Mama Joyce was not pleased at Mama Gloria saying she was the fifth member. I knew it. Like the video as the intro plays, we got to get right into it.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. That's all. 1 and 1 got to equal 2.
Make it make sense, boo.
Big moves.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Sun in the sky.
Okay, guys, don't forget tonight we're doing open panel. You guys can come up, talk about whatever you want. That's going to be at 7 p.m. Central. If you are new to the channel, that just means I let any of the subscribers come up and say what they got to say, whether they are a fan of the fan favorite or they are a fan of the person who is the villain of the season on whatever franchise. We could talk about it. But y'all going to leave Smokey Robinson alone in my intro. My mom says she would still date Smokey. So anyway, let's get right into Tamika. She interviewed with Andy Cohen. Technically, it was Watch What Happens Live, but he asked her a lot of questions and she gave us some interesting tidbits. So we got to review it. Y'all know how we do around here. So let me let you guys hear what she had to say.
To Tasha claiming she had no idea about Rocky's kickbacks.
I kind of figured she would react the way she do. Because when things come out about her husband, it's like she's like a deer in headlights. She's like, what?
Is there
Everybody keeps saying it, so maybe there is some truth to that. I don't know.
any doubt in your mind that they did cash the $30,000 nearly?
There's no doubt.
There's no doubt
in my mind.
Since they were living with your mom when the royalty
I mean, I think we all knew that one.
checks were mailed to her house, do you think she had any idea what was going on?
I don't think my mom knew what was going on, but once I found out, I told my mom. So everyone is much aware of what happened when it happened, the time frame.
And her reaction.
Y'all, we're going to get into that a little bit later. We're going to talk about that first scene, but she's setting the scene up for us.
Action was.
It was almost as if she was upset with me because I brought it to the forefront.
You just posted an 18-minute long YouTube video where you went into detail.
Of course she was upset. She knew that her daughter allegedly was having some financial issues. And maybe in her mind, the Lord delivered this group of checks totaling $30,000. And look at your sister now. She's Beyonce. I'm not playing with Miss Gloria.
About the royalty check with lots of receipts. Have you spoken to Tasha or Rocky since you posted that?
No, we haven't had any, communication. And before even filming the show we did.
Interestingly enough, they haven't had any direct communication. You haven't really given her your phone number, but you did a tearful public apology. I did a whole live last night where I let you guys know I really am leaning towards that. Public apology was more of a PR stunt.
I called, I was trying to sit down with her, trying to talk with her about a lot of things, but she didn't want to talk with me. So
is it true that Tasha blocked you on social media and changed her number?
She definitely changed her number.
And your mom hasn't shared it with you?
No, my mom told me that she can't give me her number because she needs her peace.
Got it. And why did you not press charges?
Because
you need your peace. Technically, guys, really think about this. They are still doing business together. You still need to have a line of communication to continue doing business together.
I don't want to see my sister go to jail.
Right. Has your mom responded, or how has she responded to the video that you posted with the receipts?
Well, she and I haven't talked, so.
You haven't?
No.
All right. Alexia, I'm curious, have you spoken to Adriana since the
That is heartbreaking. Hopefully she means that they haven't talked just specifically since she posted those receipts last week, but I would not be surprised if she's talking about not talking to her in general. I hope that she just means since those receipts were posted. So let's go to this, because this is where she gives us another breadcrumb.
Why can you defend Tasha feeling body shamed by your text stating, if you had an ass to kiss?
I can't defend her on that because that didn't mean someone said ciao bye. That don't mean, ciao bye. It's like bye, goodbye.
Right.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay. Can you defend Tasha hiring her own stylist because she didn't like the group's look?
No, I can't.
With Rocky for so many years. Can you defend Tasha's suspicion that Candy might have had something to do with her solo project being shelved back in the day?
No.
Can you defend Tasha meeting with Motown Gospel about a solo contract behind the
This is where it gets good.
girls?
Talk about
Group's
the
back.
contract that was meant for both of us that she stole from us. She stole from me. That was our deal, and she took it.
Okay.
But
I guess you can.
Right there. That's where she gives it to us. That first scene where we see Gloria so nicely, Miss Gloria, hug Tasha, but she kind of low-key did not have the same energy for Tamika. That scene, Tasha had no issues. She came into that scene worry-free. It was Tamika who was holding on to the fact that she felt Tasha had really kind of like stabbed her in the back and went ahead and took a Motown deal without her, and or took the deal from her, because it was supposed to be in unison. Tamika has said specifically that Tasha's issue with her in the Motown deal was that Tamika wanted to do everything 50-50, the writing, the production, all that, I guess the singing too, and Tasha wasn't here for it. And so now Tasha's with Motown, and Tamika's making all that money with xscape, performing as a trio, like I told you guys a week ago. I'm telling you, I'll be breaking the news. They are really testing out the whole trio thing. But let's get to Alexia and Gisele, because I really didn't like this part. I didn't like it at all. As you know, I have now started watching Ultimate Girls Trip. I will be reviewing the show, probably 2 episodes at a time, because they're already 4 episodes in like a week and a half. But when Gisele told Alexia and Marisol to stop speaking Spanish, I asked a lot of Spanish-speaking friends of mine, if you just met somebody and they tell you to stop speaking Spanish, would you be offended? And they all said yes. At the end of the interview, Alexia let you know that she feels really close to Portia and Gisele. So when she gives this answer, I really do feel like she is just defending her friend and not telling the truth.
Were offended when Gisele asked you and Marisol to stop speaking in Spanish?
I wasn't really offended. It just caught me like off guard. And I was like, why would you say this? And why would you want me not to speak Spanish? And wasn't really
Spanish-speaking people who were catching this on the replay, would you be offended if somebody you did not know told you to stop speaking Spanish? I'm not a Spanish person, but I was offended for them. How dare you tell somebody what they can and cannot say in whatever language? This is America. You have the right to do whatever you want, speak whatever language you want. Like, what? Y'all know when I do this review, I'm going to try to be nice, but Giselle is going to be Giselle, and I'm going to continue to, connect the dots.
Like, girl, get it together. Connect the dots.
I just don't believe her. And shout out to Tamika for really calling things out. Tamika says she is not going to be lied on anymore, and she is going to come forward at all costs.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie.
She is not playing. Okay, so the Jennifer Williams and Claudia Jordan. Jennifer Williams and Claudia Jordan did a show together that actually Carlos King produced called The Next 15. I love the show because I love New York. I actually used to really like Jennifer, and I love Claudia Jordan, and I followed Karamo's career. So when they did the show, it only lasted 1 season, and Jennifer Williams never really got along with Claudia, and I just believe that was because Claudia and Nene are good friends, and this was after Claudia had really wore Nene out in Puerto Rico. Iconic RHOA scene. But okay, so now they are beefing again, and I thought this beef was funny. It was actually pretty silly. Let me let you hear first what the beef came from.
What happened?
Jackie got me up.
Why?
Because one, I'm in a deluxe room. Do I look like a deluxe bitch to you?
You look like sometimes a Howard Johnson, La Quinta. Like, I don't get extreme wealth from Jennifer. I get you should be happy that you have a job. Jennifer was trying her best to be Diane Carroll, and you have failed, ma'am. I'm sorry. You're not Diane Carroll. This is not Dynasty. You feel like VH1 should get you a suite, but the ratings aren't there, ma'am. And Basketball Wives is like, it's on its last leg. The fact that Jennifer is now a main cast member tells you everything you need to know about what's going on with Basketball Wives. Jackie Christie is the star on this show. She deserves a suite. But moreover, if you are in a situation where you don't get a suite and you have money, you just get a bigger room yourself. That's what wealthy people do. So this is what Claudia had to say about it. Kind of echoing the same thing that I said. A truly wealthy person would never move like this. Ridiculous behavior. And Jennifer said, and somebody tell that broke Claudia Jordan to go open a briefcase and go find some money. I blocked her, so I can't at her. I'm really tired of this bringing up my name. Claudia has a reaction channel. She has the Cocktails with Queens. And then she has a show with Al Reynolds and Funky Dineva where she talks about these things. What do you mean continue to bring it up? Be glad that somebody brought it up because I hadn't heard anything about Basketball Wives. Moreover, commentary like what she does, like what I does, pushes the show to more people. You think Bravo doesn't know about this? You think that Bravo doesn't know about Fox Soul and the stuff that they do with these commentary channels? That's what drives viewers there. Anyway, remember, tonight's an open panel. Definitely be here 7 p.m. Central. I will drop that link. Anybody can come up and like the video. I will see you guys later. Have a good one.